Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Basics of Islam and in our episodes of Arabic letters. Today we're going to be learning about Tanween, special Tanween in a Kasra form. Alright. In our previous video we learned Tanween in a Fatha form. Alright. We said Tanween, that is like double Fatha or double Kasra or double Dhamma. Okay. And it's a special line. So when we have a line here, when we have one line of that fatha, but when it's two line, that will be like double fatha. We call that tanween when it's two line. For example, when we have this word ja, that is just fatha, but when we put two line, it become jan. That's a tanween. So this is tanween in a fatha form, and then you put two line here, it will be kasra. Okay, but it will be tanween in a kasra form. This is double fatha, double kasra, and then double dhamma. Okay, see, two dhammas. It's two fathas here, two kasras here, and two dhammas here, and that's what we call them: double fatha, double kasra, double dhamma. That's what tanween is. Okay, when we have two line on top of a letter, the sound change a little bit. All right, if this, look, for example here, if this is just one line, we're gonna say e if it was just one line, but since there's two line, we're gonna call it in. See, all these have two lines, and down. So if one line, we're gonna just go e, b, t, th, g, he, d, v, re, z, c, she, si, li, thi, zi, ri, fi, he, li, me, ni, we, he, ye. But since it's two lines, we're gonna read in. We're gonna go in. Bin. See? Bin. And two line again, we're gonna go tin. Thin. Okay? That is jinn. Jinn. That one is hen. Hen. This is khin. Khin. Go din. Din. That one, if it was just one line, we're gonna just go the. But two line, we're gonna read thin. Thin. The same with this, if just one line, we're gonna read just one line here, we call it re. Since there's two lines, we're gonna read it rin. 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 The same with this, if it's just one line, we go z. Two line, zin. Zin. If it's one line, si. If it's two line down, we go sin. Sin. If it's just one line, she. Two line, shin. Shin. It's one line, si. Two line, sin. Sin. It's one line, li. Two line, lin. Lin. One line, we're gonna go three. Two line, thin. Thin. If one line, we go z. Two line, zin. Yeah? So one line, we're gonna go ri. Two lines, in. In. One line, ri. Two line, rin. Rin. One line, fi. If it's two line, we go fin. Since two line, we're gonna go fin. That's qi. If it's one line. But if you're having two line like it is now, we go qin. Qin. That is key. If it's one line, if you have just one line here, we're gonna call it key. But you have two line now, we're gonna read it kin. Kin. That is li. If it's just one line. But we have two line, we're gonna go lin. Okay, that's me. If it's one line, but we have two line now, we're gonna call it min. Min. That is ni. If we have one line, but we have two line, we're gonna call it nin. That is we. If we have one line, two line, we're gonna call it win. that is he, if it's one line. Two line, hin, that is ye, if it's one line, but we have two lines, we're gonna call it yin, yin. Now you understand, okay? If everything in here, if it was just one line, we're gonna go E, B, T, C, G, H to the ending, all right? But since there's two lines, we're gonna read in, bin, okay? Let's go, you say it after me. Let's try to learn how to actually say them. That is in, bin, bin, tin, tin, thin, thin, gin, gin, hen, hen, khin, khin, din, din, thin, thin, rin, rin, zin, zin, sin, sin, shin, shin, sin, sin, win, 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 zin, zin, in, in, rin, rin, fin, fin, kin, 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 lin, lin, min, min, nin, nin, win, win, hin, hin, yin, yin. All right, it's easy, it's not hard, so make sure you go over it, try to read it by yourself. All right, if you need if you don't understand, just go over the video, try to rewatch the video until you get it. Okay, thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe and like and share the basics of Islam.